to get really, really grateful for what you have and really start to feel that and wake up in the morning and say, thank you, God. Thank you. This is going to be a fantastic day. I get in that lift and they say, how's your day? And I said, fantastic. I said, wow, about 50% of my people say it's okay. The other 50% get in that lift and they're stressed out. They're stressing. I went to go get a massage before coming to the event, and she said, how you doing? I said, fantastic. She said, I never hear that. My people come in for a massage, and they are so broken by the time they get there and so hurting. And I said, oh, we're going into this beautiful event. I'm going to get a massage. That wasn't me 15 years ago when I had the dents all the way around the car. I wasn't living in grace. So these are the pillars that are really going to get you there, okay? And I will absolutely send you the details on that. So would you like to do some manifesting? Yes. So we're actually going to do some manifesting now in the room. So I want you to hold your little heart in your hand. And I would love for you to put your feet flat on the floor if you're okay with that in your chair. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Get comfortable in your chair, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. You're going to breathe in, and you're going to breathe out. Now I want you to breathe from your belly space. Breathe from the belly. I want you to take another deep breath in, and I want you to breathe out. Okay, let's do this one more time. Breathe in, deep breath, and really breathe it out. Let it go, go, go. Okay, normal breathing now. Now I want you to start to relax. I want you to start at the very top, the crown of your head, and I want you to just start to let the tension out and relax. And then I want you to move down from your head into your neck and relax and just breathe normally. I want you to move into your shoulders. Now, a lot of you have some knots in those shoulders, and I want you to just let those shoulders relax. Now, I want you to move right down through your spine, and I want you to release and relax. Now, I want you to go down to your hips. So your belly and your hips, you can feel yourself sitting in the chair, and I want you to really release and relax through the quads, through the legs, through the knees, through the shins, through the heels. You can feel those feet on the floor, and they're landing very, very softly. Now I want you to go back to your chest area, and I want you to just feel that space in your chest, and I want you to hold in your hand your heart, and I want you to connect with your chest, and I want you to start to envision that thing that you really want in life. That one thing that you really want to manifest. That one thing. I want you to really envision it. Now I want you to, from your chest, I want you to open up the energy and start sending out love to that one thing. And I want you to get really clear about what that one thing is that you can see and connect with. Keep sending love. I want you to see the light come around that space in your chest and around your vision of what you're manifesting. You get to be the creator here. I want you to really feel that energy. Keep sending love. Keep sending love. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Keep sending the love out. The light is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now the love is going to start to come back in towards you. The love is going to come in. It's going to come in right in through your chest. You're going to see the light come in. I want you to know that you are infinitely supported. You are supported by everyone in this room. You are supported by the people who love and adore you. Those people past, present, and future. Every single person who touches you in your life, who loves and adores you, is sending that love into you. Into you, the light is getting bigger. Stay with it. I want you to receive You're all so good at giving. I want you to be great receivers now. If it's uncomfortable for you to receive, get comfortable. Because we're going to be great receivers here. Let the love and the light come in and draw it to you gently. This is not hard. Just be fully present. Be fully present and allow. It's beautiful. Receive, receive, receive. Now we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward 6 months. And you're actually doing the things that matter, the things that actually help you manifest. You're working in tandem with the people, the places, the opportunities that make the light bigger and the love is bigger. And it's not hard. It's actually very, very easy because this is surrounded by love and you are supported. So in 6 months, you're eating well. You're putting good things in the body. The vibe is getting higher and higher. You're exercising appropriately, and you feel good. You have more than enough time. You have more than enough money. You have more than enough resources. There's actually an abundance that you're living in. Your belief system is growing stronger and stronger. The details are filling in. The other people love this. They see it for you. They are so happy for you. Time and space open up, and it's easy. You're getting the advice that you need, and you have the ears and the willingness to hear what you need to hear to take the next right steps. You never miss a step. It comes with ease and grace. You're taking care of yourself mentally. You're taking care of yourself physically. You're taking care of yourself emotionally. You're taking care of yourself financially. The creativity pours in, and it's easy. Self-care is your top priority, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You are growing. You're not only growing, you're thriving. You're living in wealth. You are living in the divine. Everything and everyone is for you. I want you to come back to the present time. And I want you to take a deep breath in, and release it. Come back into the room. One more deep breath. And release it. And I want you to come back in the room here with us. You can open your eyes. And some of you are a little tearful. You're about to make me mess up my makeup up here. But this was really, do you feel the transformation in the room? We go so head space, do, and this is heart space. This is living in grace. There's plenty of time. There's plenty of resources. There's plenty of money. There is no lack. I want you to remember, you are here. We live in the top 1% that we are here in this room and at this conference. Every morning I get up after I say thank you, I remember that 3/4 of the world lives on less than $2 a day. I don't know that kind of poverty firsthand, but I know it exists. And I want you to know you are the chosen people who are going to make a difference in this world with all of your gifts and talents here. This is really big, what we've been chosen here to do. Wonderful. You got in touch with your why. That's awesome. Thank you, girls, for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. So I do have an offer for you. We heard Jane earlier. Of course, there's an offer, right? I thought that was so funny. You know, so the offer today is if you would like a conversation with me for a health is wealth conversation, particularly in the areas of weight loss, blood sugar, and manifestation. I invite you to sign up for a conversation with me. And Farrah has a clipboard. And all of the appointment times have already been booked, but go ahead and give your name and number to Farah. And then if you want to get an appointment, I will open up a couple more appointment times today. We've had a tremendous response, but absolutely I want to talk with every one of you about what you manifest. But I'll offer a strategy session to those of you that want to hear about my programs and think maybe we're a match to work together. I will take you from point A, where you are, to where you want to be, get some clarity, give you some tools to move in the right direction, and I'll tell you about my programs and maybe we're a match to work together. I have a background as a social worker, as a therapist, case manager, sports nutrition consultant, 22 years in fitness. You heard about the sparkle bikini already. You know I'm crazy. I got a life coaching certification early on in my fitness training career. I lost the 34 pounds, and truly, the living in grace is what I want for all of you. So I want to introduce you to a few people I've worked with. This picture I got the other day, and she sent a text that said, Alex said, just still a snack, just a healthy snack. I think she was talking about herself. So sweet. So that's Alex, just one of my favorite people to work with. I do online programs. She gets my webinars. She gets on the live webinars and actually just follows the plan. So you saw Bernadette here. She was up on stage a couple of times in front demonstrating. And Bernadette's story is her wedding day. She was 220 pounds, very mad, sad, upset with herself that she did not lose the weight for her wedding. Her husband was actually a client of mine about 10 years ago. This is Bernadette now, ran her first half marathon, just living in joy. I love that girl to pieces. Funny story, Tracy, he actually scouted me a couple of times, talked to every fitness and nutrition person in town. He was on a very famous program called Waist Watchers, stepping on the scale. And the woman said to him, "You're doing great, you lost 2 pounds. He said, "No, I'm not, it's been 6 weeks. Free fruits were spiking his blood sugar. So funny thing about Tracy, he actually is a huge Georgia fan. So football season, he ate, he drank everything and sort of took a status quo and maintained. And then over the year, he lost 88 pounds. Just a lovely human being to work with. Judy Perkins, probably one of my all-time favorite people I've ever met. She was caring for her husband full-time. So this is I don't have enough time. Her husband had had a stroke, and he had dementia and needed full-time care in their home. It cost her $100,000 a year to run the business. And I said, Judy, why don't you just put him somewhere to get care? She said, he wouldn't get the level of care that I can oversee and provide. Might be a little bit cheaper. So her husband had been in this condition for about 15 years. Her little dog, which was her pride and joy, when the dog passed, she went over the dog and had a broken heart syndrome heart attack. So I met her after the heart attack. She'd been through cardiac rehab. She'd been through personal training. This woman followed everything to a T. And with what I taught her, she lost 80 pounds. This is sexy at 70 years old. The young guys were hitting on her left and right. Just as beautiful on the inside as the out. Such a joy to work with. Charlotte took a selfie one day thinking she was looking really hot. And she called me. She said, I don't like what I see in my photo. And I'm doing Orange Theory, Cathryn. I think I'm gaining muscle. I said, Charlotte, you're not gaining muscle. Women don't have the testosterone to gain a lot of muscle, so we had a course correction on that phone call. And she took off the 20 pounds with ease. She just moved across the country, has maintained, mother of 2 growing teenagers. How many people know June Klein? June Klein and I met at ABWA, sat at a table, and she said, you know, I'm speaking and I can't catch my breath. And I know why. I've yo-yo dieted my whole life, and I'm stuck. And I just held space for her. She said, I just want it again. And this was back before I had all the online stuff going. We did this through text message support. She lived in Kennesaw. She took off 54 pounds, has kept it off all these years, went on to help her husband lose 34 pounds, and her brother lost 40. So this stuff translates. It actually is great for family members. I teach at a 9th grade level. Chuck Grenner, one of the kindest human beings on the planet, waddled into my office at over 400 pounds. And I didn't realize it. Chuck put on a good face. He said, you don't realize how bad I felt. He goes, you notice I didn't say much. I was so quiet because I couldn't believe how I got here. And Chuck actually took off 200 pounds. A few months in, started exercising, really ramped up the exercise. Talk about the don't have enough time. At the time he went through this, He was caring for his mother-in-law in their home in hospice. She passed about a year in, and she said, it was like taking care of a baby. We were up every 2 hours. And Chuck also ran 4 personal care homes at the time. So in 16 months, he lost 200 pounds. Facebook won't really let you, it says this is not believable. They won't really let you put these out in terms of before and afters, but this is the real deal. And here's the thing about motivation. His real motivation was his daughter, Carly. So Carly took off the 100 pounds and really learned to eat clean. Carly is now a simple fat burn coach. And she messaged me the other day and she said, gosh, Amy's goal was to lose 8 pounds. She lost 12 this month. That is my best birthday present ever. So this is my legacy. This is my joy, is to pay it forward and teach people to end the struggle with weight and to end type 2 diabetes. And what I want all of you to remember is you will get exactly what you manifest. You will get that and so much more. Thank you. So if you could, if you'd like the conversation, please see Farrah in the back. And then at my table, I have a gift for you. I've got a great little success checklist on eating those veggies, doing the things, and your I am statement for your manifestation. So I've got these at my table in the gallery. Please come by, pick up a checklist, and if you throw your card in, I've got a drawing for a $50 Amazon card. So it's been my joy to be here. To Farrah, yep, absolutely. And if you got questions, I will be here. So thank you. Thank you all for being here and participating. Thank you.
Can I take a heart from Mia?
Of course.
Do you know you gave her a blue heart? You gave her a blue heart sometime, or gave her another stone.
Oh.
And she sits on her bed and rubs it and makes wishes.
Have an extra one.
No, your sweet. This was a great job.
Thank
well
you.
done presentation.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
perfect on the screen.
Thank
The look
you.
is perfect. The pace was perfect. The story. It was perfect.
It means the
It
world
was.
coming from you, the pro.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thank you.
We'll use that forever.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
See, I missed it last year, so this is the first time I got
thank
to hear you speak in
you.
the room, and you are
Thank
so
you.
inspiring. So I
Thank
definitely
you.
want to chat with you about life coaching.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Go talk to Farrah.
Yeah, and give me one of your cards so I can put it up here.
And guess what?
Okay.
I ran
Talk
out.
to Farrah and put a star by your name, okay?
This was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Really?
Your story
you.
is very similar than mine.
Really? We all have a
Good for
story.
you for
Thank
doing
you.
Dave Ramsey. It takes a lot of all the stuff I
And
sold.
I have
and
Dave Ramsey coach. Still got a coach. And she does it to give back.
That was it for me. That was the turnover, and this is awesome. Really, thank you.
Thank you.